yesterday, Chuck Schumer had some visitors up in his Brooklyn apartment, and right across from Prospect Park. It was about, about 300 people there, maybe a little more. And this is what happened.
Close the camps! 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 Close
the camps! Folks calling for the closing of the detention, concentration camps, however you want to refer to them. They're all legit descriptions of these areas that now, and here are some of the pictures. The Inspector General of the Department of Homeland Security, not Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, but the Inspector General of the Department of Homeland Security has said, has released pictures and have called the conditions squalor. They have said it's a ticking time bomb. I mean, this is just horrible. Look at that. It's nuts. 88, go backward right there. This is 88 adult males in a cell with a maximum capacity of 41. And let me ask you this. When you think the capacity in a cell is 41, do you think that's roomy or comfortable? This is a cell. 88 adult males, more than double the capacity. Let's see the next picture here. And you have more images of men and women and children in cells. It's just reprehensible. And a reminder, this is a function of Trump's policies. Now, which is not to say there weren't problems under Obama. Folks who followed immigration know that Obama broke records, particularly in the first couple of years of his administration for deportation. They spent supposedly 5 minutes contemplating the idea of separating families as a policy, as a way of deterring immigrants, and then rejected it immediately. Of course, yes, they separated parents from children when the parents were accused of committing some crime beyond the notion of just crossing the border without documentation. That was a civil offense. If they were found to have drugs, if there was reason to believe they were abusing the children, they were separated as they would be in this country if you were a U.S. citizen. But it wasn't an ongoing policy. And there was a policy of allowing people to go to families while they await a hearing. And like I said yesterday, somewhere about 80 to 90% of those who are released and then expected to come back for a hearing come back. And I think the rates are even higher when they have an attorney. They understand what the process is. And as these images come out, and as the Trump's own administration, essentially, elements of it, Department of Homeland Security, an executive agency, Inspector General, part of the executive branch, comes out and says, hey, this is a ticking time bomb. These people are living in squalor. At that point, even the most rabid cheerleaders for this administration are going to have to figure out a plan B. And the plan B is, of course, is to blame the Democrats. Is to pretend like we're doing the best we can. We're doing the best we can.
We wanted to do all the things you're telling us we need to do. You just wouldn't let us.
Here is, and Kilmeade tried to do this. Apparently he can't even stomach it. So they send Ainsley Earhardt out there to sort of do we really do care about this. I'm a mother. As if you need to be a mother to care about the fact that children are dying, that men are shoved into a cell at double capacity for no reason in the first place.
It's a tough situation. It really is. Yes, we have hearts. We look at this video of people behind the fences and they're sleeping on top of each other. We need more facilities. Democrats and Republicans, as you said over and over, Brian, need to work together because these are human beings. These are God's children.
Pause
we want to do
Hold
the
on.
best
Before
thing.
we get to God's children, why do we need more facilities? Why do we need more facilities? We don't need more facilities. The children were released to their to family if everyone who could come in and have a cousin, aunt, uncle, father, mother, son, daughter come in and say, yes, I'll be responsible for them. But of course, the Trump administration has been working overtime for years now to make those people afraid to show up. To make to make these people go underground, even if they're legal, even if they're here under some type of legal status, documented status. Seen the Trump administration get rid of tens of thousands of people who've been here for years, who were here under the what was it, the TPS? Is that what it's called? The temporary protection status. We've seen it time and time again.
These Democrats and Republicans, as you said over and over, Brian, need to work together because these are human beings. These are God's children. We want to do the best thing. I don't like to hear AOC talk about how people are being made fun of. The women are called names down there. Of course, that is unacceptable and that needs to be fixed. But that's a different issue. Democrats need to work with Republicans so that we can have more money to help these individuals and to come through our country the right way.
How many Republican congresspeople have we seen go down to these detention centers? If we're all God's children and we all care about this and none of us want this problem, how many Republican congresspeople, how many Republican senators have we seen go down there? How many have we heard actually say one critical thing about what's happening there? How many have even done what Ainsley Earhardt just did for the first time ever and express a modicum of sympathy? Off the top of my head, I would say it's zero. But they're all God's children. Do Republicans apparently reject the idea that they're God's children? That should be the question reporters should be asking them. It's just, it's unbelievable. And I don't know where the hell Chuck Schumer is. I don't know if he was at his house or not. Is he still in Congress?
Schumer?
Yeah, is he still? I didn't know. I have no idea.
He's focusing on really important stuff.
He's protecting you from robocalls.
Yeah, I mean, all of those. I mean, you might like to terrorize people selling you fake Caribbean vacations, but others of us don't like it, Sam. And Chuck Schumer's looking out for us. You know, Chuck Schumer actually said something to the protesters, which we were remiss in not reporting, is he said, "I agree with you, but I don't hear you." And they were like, "What are you talking about?" We're mobilizing in the streets. Like, "Until my imaginary friends, the Baileys, come out against the concentration camps, my hands are tied. Until that happens, I'm going to be totally focused on, oh, wait, my legs are sore. Not enough room and coach on the plane. Maybe you should stop distracting me. I'm also working on making sure your coupons stay valid for a longer period of time. A lot of people think they have coupons for baked beans at Key Foods. They go in, they're excited to save 45 cents, and then all of a sudden they're not valid anymore. These are the kind of common sense middle class solutions that I'm focused on. What's that, dear? No more bike lanes? On it.
Unbelievable. It's sad, but it's true. Well, primary, that guy.